my eye on the frames. Apologies, everyone, for that little dropout. But yes, unfortunately, my PC did decide to have a little bit of a spasm. But we should be okay now. Everything's coming up error-free. Haven't missed anything on track. It's still lap 13:35 on board with Big Al at the moment as Mick Al makes the overtake on combined. YouTuber there for third place. Hero and Flyboy seem to be trading places as well as they go around into turn 2. Flyboy wants to try and keep the inside line, but he'll play the safe game, pulled back behind, knowing that Hero is probably much faster than him at this point, considering his tyres are on 12 laps of wear. Hero has relatively fresh tyres on 4 laps.
Yeah, the gaps have blown out quite a bit at the back, after especially that big spin in the final corner. We've still got a pretty tight competitive top 10 at the moment, and a bit of variation in the strategies as well, so be interested to see how the tyres hold up over the second half of the race. We're not even through to the 50% mark yet, so still lots to happen.
We can see Hero preparing for an overtake here on combined. Probably get it done with the DRS on the straight. Shot of the circuit on the inside. Here we are, jumping on board. So just as they get past, you'll see the wing open there. And then a massive burst of speed using the toe. He'll get by relatively easy up into turn 1. And then, of course, he will have DRS because of the way that the detection zone is set up. He'll be able to shoot straight out towards turn 3. We have a Sector 2, Sector 3 yellow flag, and it looks like it's Simdogger. Actually, no, it's his teammate. Sandeezy off to the side of the track. And from what I can see here, we'll have a penalty check. Simdogger with 6 seconds of penalties at the moment. And have a look at FIBA. 14 positions gained right now. We'll jump up to Artanis here in 9th position, chasing down Trin. Big Al from the Mercedes team in 10th behind. So I wonder if Potsy will be able to somehow clamber his way back up the grid, because obviously he got caught up in that initial incident. Combat Rat in the chat here. Does Fever and Pacey go to softs or hards from here?
They'll be able to go softs to the end if they can
Yeah.
stretch their mediums to about lap 26.
Otherwise, yeah, they'll have to go on hards.
Yeah, if there's a safety car in the next 5 laps or so, they'll go onto the hard, so.
How much performance loss would they be experiencing right now, though? Is it worth it to try and stay out there?
I think track position is key here at Hungary. Like, if you save your ERS pretty well, you can normally hold off the attack from DRS. So yeah, I think it is worth staying out on the mediums, go a little bit longer. The hards take a few laps to warm up as well, so I think they're going to have to play for the safety car, I think.
Fair enough. Well, Flyboy just picked up a penalty there for multiple warnings. I have to admit, relatively penalty free. I would expect more by this stage of the race, but everyone seems to be keeping it clean, so good on them. Jump up a couple of positions to Baitmate in 7th place, who is still on a charge. You can see Flyboy coming in. So Bait will get into 6th place with no effort at all. And we have another... Oh, and Potsy! Oh, and T-Mac as well! What is going on? 2 cars have crashed.
Safety car, I think.
We'll see it on board with Pondon right now. Potsy has the no front... Oh, I think T-Mac has hit Potsy. So Potsy would have had a crash, and I think T-Mac wouldn't have been able to avoid, and he's out as well. That's massive. So there's the safety car you were talking about. So how does this affect the strategies now? You can see Pondon coming into the pits almost immediately. He had hard tyres, so what's the deal? He's going to switch to mediums? Yep, it looks like the medium tyres will be going in the Aston Martin. There
So
we go.
this is perfect for Fever and Pacey as well, combined. Also on those 15-lap-old mediums, they'll get a very cheap pit stop onto the hard tyres, and they'll be able to go to the end from here. So come back, there's your answer.
There we go. That's a massive incident there. It's taken 2 of those guys out. We're now down to 15 drivers from 18. And I'm not sure if this is some kind of omen, but it's all of the BDE guys, bar Trin. So I don't know if that's forewarning. Oh, Fever!
Fever, I think he hadn't quite got his pit limiter on, and he's just accelerated going over the line.
All you have to do is slow down before the line. That's all you have to do. Oh, that's harsh. That is harsh. That's gonna bite him. He'll have to come out and he'll have the 5-second penalty. Yeah, because it's behind Mikau. So Mikau deciding to stay out. I mean, no real reason for him to come in, to be honest. Yeah, not ideal there. Fever was in a good position, and so right now Pacey is probably in a really good one, but it'll depend on what his timings will be throughout the rest of the race. He should have a good result, considering most likely that Mikau and Trin would have to come in. But Hero came in then and put on a set of mediums, so I wonder if he'll try and stretch that to the end.
Yeah, 25 laps on the mediums was always a big ask, but the safety car might help them with that strategy, but I just fear that they're going to drop off right at the end of the race, and those people on the hards will just have a little bit more grip. So it could be a spicy finale here.
We'll see.
We're also not even at the halfway point yet.
No,
it's pretty action-packed. We've lost 3 cars already.
No, that'll be when they cross the line.
I think everyone is still in the lead lap though, so once everyone bunches up, we'll be on for young and old again.
Thank you for the follow, Night Fury. Much appreciated, and thank you to everyone who is tuning in and watching. Apologies for the bugs that we've experienced so far, but wasn't deliberate. I had an orange floor. Okay, so terrible handling. E4 is impossible. That's interesting.
Yeah, that's interesting because I've heard differently from other people in AlphaTauri, but that's all right. Yeah, we'll see how that one plays out in the next couple of days with the stewards.
Because you do get a lot of floor damage now. The curbs are severe. We've had a lot of reports of people jumping over the curbs and then getting that side pod and floor damage, and then of course all their straight line speed is gone, and it affects handling. So I guess the real thing there is just keep off the curbs, right? Don't ride them as hard, but if you're trying to inch for those time,
I think there was some contact in the first couple of corners as well, though. So I think as well, that final corner, there was the collision between Panda and I think Potsy as well. So definitely possible there was some contact between the drivers that resulted in that damage. And yeah, it is very difficult to control the car, regardless with that kind of aero damage. Like we saw how difficult it was for Potsy at Portimao. He was just spinning in nearly every corner. So yeah, it's a tricky one, that's for sure. Just noticed as well, Hero just disconnected from the lobby. So hopefully he's able to get back in. Currently his AI is in control. Currently in P6.
Oh, it's coming into the pits!
Oh, Codemasters, why?
It's coming into the pits. Oh, it's up into second even! Oh, no. Oh, I thought we might have seen a Formula E strat there. But no, he will come into the pits and his team will be like, what are you doing? And they're just going to put him on mediums again. This game is chef's kiss. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. But you know who doesn't appreciate that? Hero, because now he's 15th. I'm just wondering if he's maybe
He's not even on fresh mediums. Those are 9-lap-old
yeah,
mediums.
Yeah. Well, no, he wouldn't have another set. He wouldn't
No.
have another set. He would have been the set that he was on. So yeah, there you go. Of course.
Oh boy.
That's so rough. Oh, that's so rough, man.
But Mikau started on pole, is currently still leading the race. Halfway through, could he be breaking the record this season of no one qualifying first and winning the race?
He was going to, but then he had to mention it. And, we all know how that works. So now that we've said it, the commentators have said it, he's probably going to punt it. He'll do a George Russell at Imola. He'll just try and warm up the tyres. Straight into
Gus Rules at Bahrain, he'll just go straight on.
Just whiff it right behind. Also, I have to give shout. The guy in chat, Ludacrisp. That is a brilliant name. You need to know that. That's brilliant. Now, I think I just saw that the race control said that safety car's coming in this lap. Okay, so
that's right. So Mikau's in control.
It'll be up to Mikau to start the race. Now, it's going to be key because you don't want to start it too early because you will have a rapid slowdown here. So he's probably going to bunch them up. He's got to be careful though. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, he's done George Russell at the back. Oh, he's on those old mediums.
Oh, he actually did. Oh my God.
He
All
actually
right.
did.
So Mikau has started the race. FIBA very, very close behind. But it looks like... Oh, FIBA's going to try and dive on the inside. There is contact. He goes sideways. It's blocked Trin from making a move as well. FIBA's still on the inside line, but it looks like Mikau will be able to keep the position. But Trin's going to try and get in on this as well. He just lets him in. That could have gone really, really bad for FIBA. He's very lucky that he managed to catch that. And it looks like Artanis has been spun. And Hero will get a position. There we go. That was an interesting restart. Bieber thought he could try and attack down the inside. Mikau showed him where his place was. And then, of course, Trin tried to get in there at some point, but was blocked out. But have a look at Pacey. P4. So...
Great race from him.
Doing well for the McLaren team. His Baitmate and Big Al trade places. A great drive from Baitmate as well. Let's have a look at the detail change here. So... 13 positions gained for both
collision
Bait
between
and
Wahid and Sim Dogger. The Ferrari's got wing damage.
He's lost that front right end plate.
Yeah, he just ran straight into the back of the Alpine. And I wouldn't be surprised if he's picked up some floor or diffuser damage there.
He's coming into the pits, so obviously it's serious enough that...
Oh, Wahid is so slow on the straight now. I think he's definitely got some aero damage from that collision.
Just got overtaken by the Ferrari. Looks for the switchback, but notices, yeah. So I can't see any damage on the front, but possibly on the side. Probably has side pod damage, if I had to guess. As we see Bluey really right up the back of Flyboy here. Oh, it's Flyboy. Takes just a bit too much corner. Goes wide there, probably got pinged by the stewards there. Oh, Flyboy's everywhere. God, that caused Bluey to bump. He bumps him again. The Bluey's getting caught out by the rapid deceleration from the car ahead. But Flyboy seems to be really slippy on those tyres. I wonder if they're just not up to temperature yet. His Baitmate will overtake his teammate there in 5th position. So Pacey moves down 1. Lap 21 of 35. The Simdogger picks up another 32nd time penalty. The DRS is now enabled. Oh, as Bluey's looking for an overtake, Flyboy will cover the inside line. He'll have to do around the outside. Can't quite stick it though. Flyboy will stay ahead, but Pondon doing a great job defending from Sandeezy in 11th position. As Bluey's still looking for an attack pattern. T4 is not where I'd do it. But each to their own. Oh, just keeping it in the lines there. As Hero picks up a 3-second time penalty. I wonder if there's something up with that Aston Martin, or if it's just Pondon so focused on defending that he's not keeping up. But he's dropping.
Sandesi tried to go for a little bit of a move through the chicane in Sector 2 and couldn't quite pull it off, but Pondon did have to defend pretty hard, and that's kind of why he's dropped off the back of the Alfa Romeo.
Yeah, he'll have to be careful, because if he doesn't keep up with Bluey, he's going to lose DRS, and then he's going to get overtaken for sure. So he has to make sure he tries his best to keep up with that. You can see Flyboy's wing open there. But I think the Alfa Romeo might just have the speed. Actually, they seem pretty on par. It's very, very close. Is he going to brake later into the corner? It looks like there was a lockup from the McLaren. That's going to cost him. And Bluey will get past and join his teammate right behind. So Bluey up into 8th place. Combined YouTuber looked for a jump there on the Mercedes, but couldn't quite make it work. But a position nonetheless. Mikau still in the lead of this race and has a 1.8 second gap to Feber behind. Feber, of course, has that 5 second penalty, which, there it is, has the 5 second penalty. Flybo with a 3 second penalty. Hero with a 3 second, and Simdogger with 9. Dartanis will set the fastest lap of the race so far, a 1:17.7. Baitmate, 15 positions gained. So, needless to say, he's had a good race. Poor qualifying, but a good race. As Hero, Simdogger, and Artanis all on 3 stops. Bluey as well, actually, on 3 stops, as Bluey will overtake his teammate. Looks like Combines let him by. Sandesi is not letting up, as we have a Sector 2, I believe.
Safety car.
I believe that was Simdogger. Went off the track slightly.
He's lost his front wing, so that's why the VSC was called out. So he has Ferrari looking very naked, front on.
Oh boy. That's going to be so difficult to get back. They're going to have to be wary of that delta. You have to slow down by about 40%. Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, Big Al got pinged for speeding under virtual safety car. So the VSC has ended. Unfortunately, Big Al has been hit with a penalty as well, so that's not going to help things. The Simdogger comes into the pits yet again.
Hero is overtaking Wahid and Bluey. Right, sorry, the safety car's gone. Never mind.
Yeah.
he just went straight on at turn 4 and overtook them off track, and I'm like, what's going on here? And yes, the yellow flags are gone.
So here we go, P8, watching Pondon encroach on Flyboy's personal space. He's managed to put a slight gap between himself and Sandesi. The defense won't be his first priority. He'll be looking to try and jump the McLaren. Combined YouTuber, almost a second ahead, so Flyboy might lose DRS here, which will make Pondon's life a lot easier when it comes to finalising the overtake. All Flyboy has to do is get it underneath. There's the detection zone line. I don't think he's got it. I think he's past the mark. We'll see. He doesn't. So this might be a piece of cake for the Aston Martin, but I think Sandesi might have something to say about it as well. Here we go. He's looking on the inside. He decides to back out. Pondon's definitely on the safer side of driving. Already almost to the end of the race. You don't want to do anything too drastic. What that has done, though, is Hero is all up in the mix as he jumps down the inside of Sandesi.
Yes, Sandesi very late on the brakes, had to move to avoid the Aston Martin, and that gave Hero the perfect opportunity to get moved down the inside of the Ferrari.
If there was a car that you do not want to see in your rearview mirror, if you're Pondon, it's Hero. Because you know that he's going to be trying to absolutely floor it. And desperation mode would be kicking in soon. We're up to 10 laps remaining. But a great drive nonetheless. He's doing very, very well. As Wahid picks up a 3-second time penalty there. Sandesi doing very, very well to keep close behind to the Williams. Now, Pondon will have DRS, but I have a suspicion that Williams is going to be faster. Or just, you can see him catching up there. He'll shoot up to the inside. I can't imagine Pondon's going to give him too much stick. Nope. Doing very, very well. The Hero now up in 8th place. And the orange McLaren of Flyboy will be his next target. As we have a Sector 2 yellow flag, and I think it might be Simdogger, and it is.
Ooh, bit of contact between Sandesi and Pondon.
Tell me he hasn't lost his wing again. No, I can see a bit of it. As he's waiting carefully to join the track. Very, very sensible. And he's still going slowly. I can see. Has he lost any part of that wing? Comes around the corner here. Nope, still has it, so not sure. The yellow flag should clear any time. Not sure why it's still showing as a yellow sector. Oh my god.
Oh, Sandesi's turned
Whoa,
Pondon.
hold on
Second
a
last
minute.
corner.
Oh,
And
he's done Wahid as well!
Oh, Wahid! Oh, Wahid's crashed into the pit wall.
Oh,
And he's out.
boy. Oh,
And we've got a safety car.
Oh, boy.
And Pondon very dangerously just crossed the curb to get into the pit entrance, but he has made it into the pits.
Okay, alright. Well, we've got a safety car. You can see it coming out of the pits there. Let's just go back. Because I think we might have just witnessed murder twice. So he goes up on the inside, yeah, and spins him round. And then he did the same to Wahid. Oh, I just didn't... No. I just missed it on the replay, but I do not think so. I'm almost certain, because Wahid went around the outside because he didn't want to run into Sandesi. But I'm pretty sure Sandesi hit him with his tyres, which then pushed Wahid into the pit wall.
Yeah.
So that will be... that's going to have to get looked at for sure. I could be wrong. But I'm almost certain that there was a collision there. Because, yeah. Which is not ideal. So that's Wahid out of the race now. That's 4 drivers that have DNF'd. And Pondon was on such a good run too, and he ended up getting turned around there. The benefit, of course, is safety car, which means they will all bunch up. But now, strategy comes into it yet again. Because have a look. Baitmate's in the lead of this race. Mikau, Feber, Trin, and Pacey combined. Hero... Wait, did Hero come in, or is he still out? No, he's still out. So Hero's going to jump all of them. Because he can't serve his penalty, of course, during a safety car. So he'll be looking for track position, see if he can put as much distance. He's currently on 3 seconds anyway, so I wonder if he'll be able to stretch that out. If he'll actually be able to gain a 3-second gap on the track. I don't know. 3 seconds is a bit of an ask. In any case, the Haas of Baitmate in the lead of the race. So he's going to have a ton of pressure barreling on him soon. And I don't know if his tyres will last... What's that, 28? So he's still got another... that's 6 laps? 7 laps. I was off by 1. So 17 laps away. I don't know if the performance will be on his side by that point, but...
There's a giant daddy long legs behind my monitor that I just noticed on the wall.
It's alright.
I'm gonna call it banned.
He won't eat much. We're probably looking at 1 more lap on a safety car. That should be enough to get Artanis to catch up to the grid. Interestingly, hold on a minute. Artanis is the last car on track, but Simdogger is down below.
He's a lap down, he's actually in the middle. He's behind Feber, behind the safety car, so unfortunately he wasn't able to unlap himself when everyone was doing their pits. And yeah. That's Ferrari master plan.
Now have a look. From 4th all the way down to 13th, everyone has jumped back on softs.
Mikau on fresh mediums as well.
So they'll have the performance to the end. man, I don't want to say it, but I think Bate might be in a lot of trouble here.
Yeah, he does have Hero behind him though, so he might be able to do some pretty hard defending from Mikau. And Mikau's going to be hard to pass as well for the soft runners, so it's going to be a fascinating finale. Yeah.
Wouldn't that be like a swan song, man? You get disqualified from qualifying, the game decides to have a crap, and then you're like, well, whatever, I'll just win the race.
Yeah, yeah.
He's doing fantastic so far, and obviously winning positions gained by default. There it is. So safety car.
There's no asterisk next to a race win. It's always just a race win.
That's it. Correct. So here we go. Safety car will be in this lap, so it will be up to Batemate to restart this race. He knows that he's got
those tyres warm.
Yep, he's got to pick his moment just right. Have a look at Trin and Fever back there with Simdogger as well. Simdogger caught in the middle of everybody. I would not want to be in his situation here, so here we go. Batemate, now don't cook it. Don't cook it. There he goes, guns it out. Hero did a really good job to stay behind. Closely. And I think Batemate's actually got this in the bag. You might see an attack go. He tries to look on the outside. Have a look at his teammate Fever, trying to go up on the inside of Trin. He might actually get this done. Oh! All the way down towards turn 3. Here we go. Oh, Trin's going to keep the inside line, but he's going to be careful because he might run into the back of the other Williams. No! Fever manages to make it past, and I think Fever's going to try and jump his teammate. Mikau managed to get past as well, so Mikau now in second place. And we have a Sector 1. Okay. The stewards are very slow there. The marshals, I should say. Oh,
Simdogger's going to spin. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Unlucky.
Oh, no. There we
He must have some body damage or something.
Yeah, there's got to be something serious there. So Batemate's still on the lead of this race, but Mikau is barreling down. Fever jumps his teammate, goes up in a third. Hero will stay in fourth, defending from Trin. In fifth, Pacey. The Team McLaren still in sixth place. His teammate Flyby in ninth. And then, of course, the Alfa Romeo of combined YouTuber there in seventh. Sandeezy, the other Ferrari, currently in eighth position. And Pondon keeping the top 10 closed there.
Massive battling going on at the back. We just had Bluey and Big Al bang wheels very hard, and Altanis has managed to sneak past the Mercedes, and they've got their elbows out of the back in the last few laps. Sprint to the end.
Have a look at Trin here. He's looking to go around the outside of Hero. Oh, there's going to be contact with the body, and it does push him sideways, but that's on Trin. So he's got to be careful. You don't want to be getting warnings again. Oh, they come together once more. Pacey's smiling from ear to ear. He's thinking, okay, well, knock yourselves both out and I'll take two positions.
Fever's got past Mikau as well. He's up into P2 on those fresh softs.
This battle's happening everywhere. Pacey's very, very close to Hero. Knows he's got the pace advantage with the fresh soft tyres. Looking, he's definitely looking. And then Sandeezy, the Italian butcher. Oh, be careful, please. Don't do it again. Oh, he's tapped him. Oh, he's looking for the inside. Pacey might have left the door wide open, but this time it doesn't work for Sandeezy, and he's round.
Oh! And in the close round as well, Pacey's out, and Sandeezy has got some damage as well, and we've got a full safety car! Another safety car!
Wait a minute, Pacey's... What?
Pacey's out. There was a collision between, I think Pacey got around because of the contact with Sandeezy, and I think someone's collected Pacey on the way through.
Oh.
I'm just trying to have a look and see if I can find who's got the damage.
Sandeezy squeezes it in there. See, and that doesn't work. Oh, please don't tell me it was his teammate that killed him. So here's the problem. Sandeezy tries to get right up on the inside, and then Pacey's just taking a little bit tight there. All right. I will say that
combined was the nearest driver to Pacey when he DNF'd, so I'm not sure if there was contact, but he looked like he was going to get through the corner relatively unaffected.
Well,
So what do you do now if you're mate? Full safety car, you're on 14 lap old mediums. You've got Fever on 3 lap old softs behind you. Do you pit?
you can't.
Oh,
can't.
Turners is out. He's crashed. Oh, there's been a massive crash under the safety car. Oh.
Oh,
I think
my
Big Al's got damage.
God.
I think Sandeezy's definitely got damage. Oh, dearie me, what's going on? Flyboy's coming into the pits. No, he stays out.
That's a first. I have never seen a crash that big behind a safety car.
I think Artanis might have spun because I saw some of the positions changing in the leaderboard before the DNF occurred. So I think he's had a spin and someone's just come through and collected him. Sandeezy serving a penalty before he gets his wing replaced and a fresh set of soft tyres put on. Mate stayed out as well, so he's committing to running the meeting to the end. He'll only have to hold on for 2 laps with no DRS.
Yeah, you can't
if safety
pit.
car comes in.
You can't pit. How are you going to pit with 2 laps remaining?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, you can't. Like, the only thing is, there's going to be at least one more lap of safety car. Look at the 2 Ferraris.
I think it'll come in this lap. I think the game's hard-coded to give you 2 laps at the end.
Okay.
So I don't think it'll wait for the Ferraris.
All right, well, it's going to be right down to the wire, but 6 drivers DNF'd. To have a DNF under safety car, this might sound harsh, but like, why? Like, what do you?
I mean, the best do it. Bottas has done it. Remember at China, he spun it. It's definitely one of the more regrettable mistakes you can make in F1.
All right, in any case, the safety car will come in this lap. Let's jump on board with the race leader. Batemate in the Haas, 15 lap old mediums. He's got to defend for 2 more laps. And he knows that he's going to have a very, very fast couple of cars behind him. Let's jump on board with Mick and have a look from his perspective. There goes Batemate. Feber did a very, very good job to stay behind, right behind. Mick got caught a little bit. Trin might have a run on him as well. Feber looks to go on the outside. Batemate, a little bit of force, but it's legal. Here we go. Batemate stays ahead. Feber, drag race down onto the outside line. I wonder if Batemate's going to be able to keep it. So far, so good. Oh, they're coming together hard, Feber.
I've got a virtual safety car, I think. I've got yellow flags. Sandeezy's got a penalty for ignoring them.
Hold on. Is there actually... The entire course is under yellows. Batemate got a 5-second...
I think... Oh, no, I think...
There's a massive glitch here.
There's definitely a glitch happening here because I've got a full course yellow. It's just gone green again.
Oh, my God. Why did Feber and Mick and Trin, none of them got a penalty, but Batemate did. So I wonder, so something happened on the course to do that. I
think it must have been a case where only some people had the yellow flags. Or maybe no one had it. Maybe it's just a spectator thing.
I mean, that'll be able to get removed. Yeah, that'll be able to get removed. That's a fair case. Plenty of... So all he's got to do is just focus on getting the win. You might not get it on paper, but just keep it there. So Mick in third. Feber close behind. Trin is looking to attack as well. I wouldn't keep my eyes off him. Just have a look at how fast that Red Bull's about to overtake. Watch this. Oh, it doesn't quite get the... Oh, it tries to go on the attack to the inside. That's a very excellent attempt at the switchback. I don't think he'll be able to make it stick, though. No, Mick will stay ahead. But it was a really good job. However, this is the last lap to do it. All Batemate has to do is defend for another 1/3 of a lap. Sorry, 2/3 of a lap. I'm very good at math. Oh, no! Mick!
Got a yellow flag. Mick's out. Oh, the curse continues.
Oh, my God! Well, you're not getting a safety car, that's for sure. But Mick out of the race. We'll have a look at that incident at the end of the session as Sandeezy picks up yet another 5-second penalty.
Simdog has retired in the pits as well. He's a couple of laps down. Oh, it's Bluey goes into the wall as well. He's managed to keep the car going, though.
So here we go. Batemate only has 1 corner left. He started in 20th due to a game crash, but he will come round the corner and take the win here at Hungary. And what a drive that was. So FIBA, of course, will jump because of the 5-second penalty, but it's pretty clear cut. I'm sure we'll get that removed. But my question is, what happened to Mikau? So
I wonder if he's just lost it on the exit curb. He was on those older mediums, and I think he may have just lit it up and speared it into the wall. But I don't know. It was pretty close racing there in the midfield. Could have been a little bit of help there as well.
There we are. FIBA will take top spot here on the podium, but I'm sure there will be investigations to determine. You see them celebrate. So we'll just we'll go through the scoreboard, the standings as they are, and then we'll just quickly switch over to the replay and have a look at what happened to Mikau there, because that was a massive hit. So there we go. FIBA there in the win with Trin coming with the fastest lap as well, a 1:17.3. Second place, combined YouTuber there in third, Baitmate in fourth, of course, with that 5-second penalty added, but that will most likely get removed. Pondon, that's a great result for him. He's had some struggles in the past races, but look at that, P5. So he's doing really, really well as well. Hero, unfortunate for him with the AI coming into the pits in P6. Big Al, Bluey, Flyboy, and Sandeezy ran out the top 10. And have a look at that. Massive DNFs, which is absolutely rough. Funnily enough, Mikau crashed out, but he's still 11th. So that should tell you everything. Okay, now let's do a quick look. Let's jump on to the replay really quickly. Here we go. So what happened here? Now, it's just he just took too much curve. It's just oh, that's so unfortunate. Oh, that's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. I feel so bad for him. All right, here we go. All right, guys. Thank you very, very much for tuning in. That has been Tier 1. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't go anywhere, though. Tier 2 is just around the corner. So there's still more racing action tonight. But from us, that's all. I hope you you stick around. And I've been Kunai Zero. This has been Gus, and we'll catch you on the next one. Goodbye for now.